Here. Hi everybody, using the big camera here to kind of show you what it looks like and how you can use it. A couple things to get started. First thing is we plug in the USB plugs into your computer for the camera, and then you'll plug in the second USB for the microphone. The large microphone is called a Jabra, and then you'll be looking for Min-Ray for the camera. All right. Now you can see this is a very large, big, sweeping, open view of the classroom here. You can use your remote control that it came with. It's the long, skinny one. Looks like a television remote control. You can use the zoom button. So you can zoom it in. And then there's the up, down, left, right button to knock that down to where you need it to go. And I'm just looking on my computer screen right now, and I can see while it's recording, I can see where it's zooming in. All right, it doesn't zoom in a ton. That's the max of the zoom. All right, so that'll be up to you how you want to do that. If you want it to just be a large view of the classroom, so that the students at home will be able to hear you and hear what's going on for your direct instruction, then that's totally fine. Leave that up to you. And every building and classroom is going to be a little bit different. Okay, but kind of the big key takeaways here is we're using Screencastify. We're using the webcam only, and we're using, we're not sharing the screen or anything. We're just using the fact that it is a recorder. And what's nice about that is that you can edit it later. It'll save the recording to your Google Drive. You'll be able to upload it to Schoology from there. It also makes it very easy to add this to YouTube and upload it to YouTube. And then that way you can kind of get it off of your drive once you add it to YouTube. And if you need to turn this into a series of playlists, you'd be able to do that as well. I'm more than happy to help anybody work with that. But this is kind of it in a nutshell. It's a pretty plug and play design, and I'll be kind of splicing some other things together here to kind of show some pictures on how you can pick out the right microphone and the correct camera. Thank you.
So when you're selecting the microphone, you'll be looking for the Jabra Speak, and then you'll be looking for the Min-Ray for the camera. Okay, so once you hit stop, you will come to this page here, and it will begin, it'll say untitled video and then the date. So what you'll do though is you'll rename it, and you can rename it, the day, the period, whatever naming convention you're going to use. I'm using the naming convention of camera here because it's about me filming with the camera. You'll be then able to open in the editor if you would like to edit in some way. This is optional too. There's these interactive questions. It's pretty cool. You can certainly dive into it if you like. I'd be more than happy to help anybody. You could add Edpuzzle at the end. A lot of options here going forward. But really just the bare minimum just to kind of get this to the students. Once you have this here, you could, and this is the simplest way of doing it, copy share link. Once you click that, right, it'll copy it, and you'd be able to push that into Schoology, and it will create, I'll just create another tab over here, paste it in there, and you'll see it in there. Here's your video, right? So that's probably the absolute simplest way to do it. You could, if you wanted to, you could export the video to YouTube, as I said a little bit ago. There's other options here, okay? The Google Drive piece, it automatically goes to your Google Drive. So anybody who has ever made a video on Screencastify, you already have a Screencastify folder that all of this material finds itself, all right? And you'll see this was the most recent one that I made here, okay? This undefined is actually the one that I'm working on right now. But your camera will be here. You'd be able to share this with students as well. Okay? So it's pretty intuitive. And once again, I can't say this enough. If you need any help, please reach out. I'd be more than happy to help you.